Hey everybody, Carnage here. I decided that I should probably do, well, since I gave Mass Effect a ranking at the end, I should probably do a kind of follow up, and describe why and why not I gave it the rating I did. So, I guess let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with the pros over the cons. The first thing I would like to mention is a good story. Oh yeah, spoiler warning. But basically, you start out not really knowing what you're doing, and it just kind of pulls you in, and by the end of the game, you're the savior of the entire galaxy. That's pretty cool. Um, the next thing I suppose I should mention is the interesting characters. Some are more interesting than others, like Garrus and Rex, for example. They tend to have interesting things to say, and well, as a sub-level, Rex is a Krogan. I've said it many times through the walkthrough. I love Krogan. They are my favorite species, and I find them to be very entertaining. The next good thing, it's really easy to get XP experience and money. You're never really all that strapped for cash, and since you get a lot of XP, you get a lot of talent points, which help because the talents do get kind of interesting. They give you a lot of different diversity. The lore in the game itself is really neat. Like, they have all this backstory and stuff that you wouldn't really be expecting, considering it. They didn't have that much build up for the game. Like, for example, how they talk about the first contact, the humans in the Turian War, or even before that, the Rachni Wars, and how they got the Krogan to fight the Rachni, but then they had to sterilize the Krogan. It's just really interesting. And the last good thing I'm going to mention is you probably didn't see very much of it if you watched my vids, but there are some pretty good good and evil choices. There's a nice diversity. I will admit, I prefer being Renegade for the most part. Well, I like being Paragon, but I like making Renegade choices, just because the Renegade choices are usually fun as hell. We'll get in more to that when we get to Mass Effect 2. And now I guess I'll move to the stuff about the game I didn't like. I'll save the best for last, and if you watch the videos you can probably guess what it is. One of my problems with it is at times the graphics kind of render slowly. Like, you'll go into a scene and everyone will just kind of, they won't have all their details up. It'll take a few seconds for them to load up. It's not really that big of a deal, it's just kind of a pet peeve. Another thing, there's way too many weapons and armor. I like the diversity, how you can pick different stuff, but I like how in Mass Effect 2 they drastically lowered the amount of weapons and different kinds of armor you can get, and instead just made it so you can actually customize how your armor looks and stuff. Something I didn't really like is you can't really, well, for example, there's a few times in the game I tried sniping instead of just using my assault rifle, which was my specialty, my assault rifle. And with the sway and stuff, I couldn't do it at all. I like and I don't like this, because I don't think you should be able to just be a master of any kind of weapon anytime you want. But not being able to use it at all, yeah, it kind of makes it so you miss out on a part of the game. And next, there are quite a few bugs in this game, like there's the overheat bug, the galaxy map bug. I think I had a general protection fault or two while playing. It's just kind of annoying. And last but not least about my problems are the fucking elevators. Honestly, I should just go through all the videos and put up a goddamn counter of how many elevators I had to go through. It's kind of nice because you don't really have to go through a loading screen, but it's just really boring, and honestly I'd prefer the loading screen if they just threw up like some interesting little tidbits about the game or something. But yeah, well, I'm gonna stop bitching now. like I said, I just wanted to make a follow-up to explain my decisions. Mass Effect 2 should be coming out not long after I post this, I hope. We'll see, but until then, I guess see you then.